Hello and welcome back, Novosplovans, to Novosplovo. Now, last episode we built an even bigger giant lady than our big giant lady. Now, I think the model is identical. It's just we found a much, much bigger one. And sure, why not? When you find something that big, you got to use it. It's like a duty. So we're going to put her at the front and center of our new commercial district. What's going to be hard is working out a way to connect this to the freeways that we already have. So let's take a look. We've got a messy road system over here that we could perhaps improve. I'm going to save the game, because this could go badly, and let's give it a go. Now, when you're redesigning a road network, you've got to, of course, delete what's already there, say goodbye to the past, and soon say hello to the future. Okay, so perfectly pure. We have now the intersection over here. It's at the moment got 3 points of entry and exit, but I'm pretty sure I have in my repertoire a few intersections that are 4-way. In fact, we're going to have to delete more road just to make sure this works. There we go. Right, so that kind of fits and does look really cool. Now, I don't know about it because these intersections have this green symbol down in the bottom right, which I think means we need to use a certain mod that we might not be using because it might be broken by mass transit. However, we were just building on the wrong level. Right, so if we raise things up, we kind of fix everything. Oh, okay, so these things probably do work. It's just we were building on the wrong level. It makes so much sense now. These roads weren't hidden underground. I was just a bit of a muppet. Okay, let's find our favorite 4-way. This looks pretty good. Let's take a look from the side. Oh yeah, now this is raised. We don't really want a raised road. Is that going to connect? Because the roads kind of disappear when I go too low. What the hell is this one? Oh my god, the Soviet Star. This thing was born to be built. Oh my god, I don't care. I don't care what we do. We just have to have this thing. Yeah? Make it so. Okay, right. So, now we've got to deal with this sucker. What the hell have we just placed? Is this even going to work? Let's find out. So we need to... Oh my god, what have I done? This is going to be a nightmare to plumb in. But where there's a will, there's a way. Let's start this arduous process of hooking stuff up. This is looking pretty freaking amazing. I'm not sure why I've done this, because this really does just create massive space problems for us. I don't mean outer space, I mean we've just got no room anymore. Where's this road even going? Who knows? But that gives us somewhere to build in the future. Hooray. Okay. That's a thing. This is kind of working. Sure, okay, so everything's hooked up now, except we don't have a connection for the top of the star, the 5th point, but that's fine, we can deal with that later. All that matters is people come onto this and they can go, oh my god, they can pick and choose whichever. This thing is insane. This thing's so insane. This is a massive mistake, but I'm sure it will work out. We're going to give the industrial district a way for it to connect. So that means we're going to have to trash, unfortunately, the rock. Old Soviet rock that was pretty much the only thing keeping us going. Is this going to work? This looks like it works. Alright. And with this road, we're going to have it come all the way directly to the square. But it's got to be kind of diagonal. There we go. It's got to connect directly like this. Here we go. Oh wait, and also it needs to be above ground. So we'll come above ground this little bit. Here we go. That's the stuff. Now we're going to come above ground all the way over here. come right over to the rocks, and then connect directly with Our Lady. And this should be okay. What it's going to do, unfortunately, though, is it's going to make this road between the two industrial zones very, very busy because people are going to want to come out here. Actually, no, I think some of this industry will go onto the highway and take this mess all the way up to the commercial district. That should be okay, I think. So we're going to be moving our building over here, and we're going to rejig our roads. Oh, now this is much better and much neater. Ah, perfect. And that means with the Rico, we can get really creative with some really cool ploppable Rico around this giant lady. Now cars are already coming off, and it looks like this road system does work. It's slow in parts, but it's okay still. It's got its problems, but what doesn't have problems? Oh my god, traffic's becoming such a nightmare for us. Look at this. We haven't even done anything. Ah, well, that's a problem for tomorrow, because for today we're going ploppable Rico, and we're going to put down some fancy new high-dense do not build sub-building module. Okay, I better listen to that. So what's this? I haven't actually looked at this tab for a long time. Oh, there's not much here, that's why. There is XFit. Cool, okay. Don't know what that is. Commercial building 01. Sure. Lenta. What the hell is Lenta? This is apparently high-density commercial. What about regular commercial then? Are there any cool buildings in here? No, these are all just random shops. Office zones. Now, are we going to put down some office? No, because office counts as industry, although there is a demand for industry. So maybe we could mix office and commercial. That'd be pretty cool. And we've definitely got some amazing buildings to do it with. 200 grand though, I don't think so. What about this shard thing? Drossolova's Russian Tower. Requested by Bloody Penguin. Holy smokes. This thing's a beast. And it fits perfectly behind our sword lady. What else is in here? Any other cool office buildings? Ah, hang on a sec. Now, there's some pretty swanky ploppable offices in unique buildings. High interest tower. This thing looks badass. Is it expensive? Kind of. And it's got a big upkeep. Hotel Uzbekistan. Oh, this looks amazing. I kind of just want to put this in just for the sake of it. Shall I? Yeah, let's. Bam! Hotel Uzbekistan. The place to be, and so close to the giant Lady Novosplovo. Oh, of course, now, stuff over here is going to need water and power. So we can extend out the water grid. That should be okay. Blam. And it's also going to need power. So let's drag over. No, actually, we're going to wait with the cables because I'm pretty sure we can hook this up to power without too much trouble. Maybe if you bring some power over from the hammer, that might be the best way to connect this thing. Like that, and then like that. And then up there. Yeah, perfect. Get rid of this stuff. Man, look at this solar power plant. So the next step in our quest to unlock all the milestones is Capital City, which gets us ships. And then it's Colossal City, which is 30 grand. Wow, 30,000 people. And 44,000. And then 55,000 is the main goal. That gets us all the grids on the map unlocked. All right, fair enough. And this place looks pretty sweet. I'm really digging the style of the city. It looks pretty good. Right, so now let's connect up some of these roads. But I want to keep the whole one-way thing going. We're going to come up here. Drag across. And then come down and connect back up. And again, we're going to keep that style going. Over here. I wish this was a perfect grid, but it's not, is it? Oh, that's going to bother me, actually. We're going to doctor this until it's the perfect grid. Perfect. And all I need to do now is just connect this up. There! That's much better. And now when we draw these lines up here, everything should connect flawlessly. Much better. There we go. And now I think we can start populating this with all the commercial that we need. It's a high density commercial. Let's plug it down, see what happens. This will be the first high density commercial in the city. So I'm eager to see what decides to build itself here. But this area is also going to need the basic amenities like fire, police, and I'm tempted to kind of nestle that into the middle of things before building gets underway. Now, have we got any new... Oh, wait, hang on a sec. We've got some new fire departments. Daisy Fire Station, Old Fire Depot, Pashka's Soviet Fire Depot. Why not? Definitely going with a Soviet theme. But we have the small problem of some of these roads don't connect up very well. In fact, if you want to get to this side over here, you have to go all the way through the intersection. I haven't really thought this through. I'm going to go underground. Alright, stuff is moving in thick and fast. And actually, what we can do now is connect up. Bam. So now the entire metro system over here, the Metro Wonder, is now connected to the commercial district. And we can bring off another road over this side to connect it to the residential area over here. That's pretty slick. That might create traffic problems though if people use the metro zone as a shortcut to get to this this commercial zone, but I don't think they will. Oh yeah, stuff's moving in, but it's not very good stuff. It's not very tall stuff. This is supposed to be high density, but it looks kind of crap. It looks kind of dumb. Let's see if we can put down some parks to make it nicer. Obviously they'll need police. No, wait, they're apparently happy with their police coverage, even though there's none. Let's put down a cop shop over this side of things. Police headquarters, a prison, don't think so. There we go, a nice police post over on this end of things. We've got fire. We don't have health, but I don't think people are going to be dying in the commercial district. And if they do, well, it's their own fault and they can deal with it themselves, I think, is my attitude on that. City Hospital. Maybe it'll keep them happy. So also we're going to want some parks. And Stella USSR is an amazing park. So we'll put one of those down. Oh, but also Our Lady and Saviour is keeping people happy as well. Oh my god, look at the traffic volume. Well, this is a bit insane. Everyone wants a piece of this new zone. Oh my god. But it looks like we have a place now for this guy to send his goods. Not enough buyers for the product? No, actually, suddenly there are, and he's super happy again. These guys are not happy with their fire coverage, apparently. So we'll put down another fire station. Wow. That's made them bright blue. But wait, why do they keep flicking from bright blue to non-bright blue? What's got these guys upset? Maybe another park would keep these guys under control. Yeah, they've gone a bit bluer now. Wow, everything's really coming up. Oh my god, look how much money we're making. 9 grand a week. And are there any problems? There's no flashing dudes. This thing isn't connected up. It doesn't really matter because this thing doesn't need power. It's just contributing. But that'll fix that speech bubble. Yeah, holy crap. It looks like the new building zone, the big lady, is working out really well. These areas are coming up. These are almost level... Oh, wow. Level 2, almost level 3. 6 overeducated workers, but that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. People who have a high education should be paid on what their education's worth, not the role that they play. In fact, I'm all for the basic wage, but maybe not here in Novosplovo. Maybe here in Novosplovo, because we're communists, maybe people don't get paid in money, they get paid in food and TVs and bandwidth. That's maybe a way of doing it. That's how I do it, at least. Right, okay, sitting pretty. And that has completely destroyed any requirement for commercial zones. In fact, we might have even built too much commercial over here now, if such a thing can happen. So what that means is, I think over on the North Star, the north point of the star, we're going to have a little bit of an office area, because there is a high demand for industry or offices. And if we can put down offices, that's going to siphon off some of our overeducated workers into desk jobs where they can get fat, eat donuts, and play games like City Skylines all day instead of doing their job, like editing or community management. So let's take a look. Yeah, there's definitely enough space here for a nice little office zone. So join me next time when we're going to jump into Novosplovo's brand new office complex, but it's looking pretty good so far. Until next time, guys, take care.